Next up on the 2025 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Harvey Red Raiders boys golf team. We've got head coach Scott Cummings and two golfers with him. Coach, why don't you just start out? Give us a quick preview. What can we expect out of the Red Raiders on the course this year?
We have four seniors on the team, three returning lettermen. Um, we're kind of underperforming right now, but we should be pretty competitive all year. We're off to a little bit of a slow start, but I assume and I hope that we'll get better as the season goes on. We're just working through a few things with a few of our golfers. And once we get those figured out, it'll be much better. Like we figured out a couple things with Alex and Micah today that were just hindering them a little bit, but those are strokes we lose because they hit a bad shot on a hole or are out of position or something like that. So that's kind of where we're at right now.
I see you returned four all-conference players from last year. How much does that help the team, just that having that solid core?
It does. Most of them have played all of the courses we played. We welcomed Rootstown into our league. It was a far drive, and it was a course we hadn't played before, so we didn't play our best. But I think every other course we're playing, they have played before, so that really helps a lot.
Absolutely. All right, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk with the guys. Let's start with Alex. Alex, for the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and your best score on 9 holes.
My name is Alex Boskovic. I am a senior, so I'm in 12th grade. My best score on 9 holes is probably like a 40 or 41.
All right, coming in, obviously you have a much more experienced team this year. Coach said you've gotten off to a slow start this year, though. But how confident are you that with that experience on the team, you can turn things around?
I'm very confident. I really like how we played today, despite us losing. I think we played a lot better than we did in our first two matches, and I think finishing out this week with a couple practices, and then next week we'll have some more matches, and I think we'll do a lot better there and see some wins.
What part of your game has improved the most since last season?
Since last season, just distance. I feel like I don't know, maybe maybe it was going to the gym, but I feel like I've been hitting a lot of things a lot further. Drives are going further, irons are going further. It maybe took a couple of matches to adjust to these new distances, but I think just like I have so much more confidence stepping over the ball and knowing that it's going to go far.
What's your go-to club and why?
Go-to club right now is 5 iron off the tee, with added distance. It adds added disparities. So I've been hitting a lot of irons off the tee. Paintsville Country Club is a very tight course, and so you really need something that's just going to stay in the fairway to give you the best chance of scoring. And so 5 irons been my go-to club.
In season now, you've always got to make some adjustments. What have you learned early on in the season that you're going to have to focus on this year just to kind of improve your game even more?
Um, I would say just staying in tempo with my swing, trying to keep everything consistent. And I think I'm doing a lot better this year on staying positive. When bad shots do happen, it's been a lot easier to just brush it off and go to the next shot than really being overwhelmed by it.
All right, last one for you is just give me a breakout player, someone on the team you think's going to have a big year, and tell us why.
Um, I think his brother Dominic Cannon. I think he's going to do really well this year. It's his first year playing golf for our team. He's a sophomore. Um, he's doing really well this year. He did really well at our pre-CVCs. He's struggling in these early matches, but I think he's really going to get it together, and he's going to be a crucial part for our scores this year.
Sounds good. Good luck to you this year. Okay, Micah, for you, introduce yourself, name, grade, and your best 9.
My name is Micah Cannon. I'm a rising senior, and my best 9 was 40 at Airport Greens.
I love that course. That's where I learned to play, Airport Green. I used to live right on the edge of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, played a lot of golf
yeah.
there. But all right, last year you were a first team all conference selection. What did that mean to you? Just rising to the top like that in a competitive league.
Yeah, that certainly meant a lot to me, seeing as during preseason when we were first starting out, sorry, it just wasn't really going my way, wasn't really going the team's way, and so I think being able to improve throughout the season and just doing my job and kind of helping the other guys improve as well has been a really big thing to me.
As I mentioned, talking to Coach, you guys have 4 returning all-conference performers on the team. How has competing with that group pushed you to be a better golfer?
Well, funny story. We were actually playing.
I love when things start with that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and it wasn't going anybody's way yesterday. I looked at my playing partner, Aiden Engelhart, and I said, "You know what, dude? We're playing bad. Why not put a hot dog or something on around? Why not just throw some money?" And what's funny is, as soon as we made that switch, we started playing well. Balls started flying in the air, chips were made, putts started sinking, balls were in the fairway. It started going our way, and so I think sometimes all we really need is that little competitive spirit between the 4 of us to really lighten things up and get things going.
I nailed my 25-foot putt on hole 18 to beat him by 1 stroke that day.
Yeah.
So you got the hot dog? That's great. Michael, what's your go-to club and why?
My go-to club right now is definitely my 52 degree. I'm a big believer in, they say drive for show and putt for dough. And so anything around the green is kind of where I'm excelling at right now. And from 120 yards in, I use my 52 degree for all of those shots, and it's been working for me.
I was going to ask you who the funniest teammate is on the course, but I think I know the answer to that. Give me your breakout player. Who do you think is going to have a big year this year, and why?
What was that? Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, I was saying, give me your breakout player. Who's it going to be, and why?
I think Aiden Engelhart, who I mentioned previously, is really going to be strong for us. If you look throughout the past seasons, he's been very up and down, but he started out very strong this year at preseason, and he's only getting better from there. If he can just hone in his short game, he will be one of our best.
Outstanding. All right, good luck to you gentlemen this fall. Coach, back to you. I asked the guys for some breakout players. They gave me a couple. Who are some of the guys that have impressed you with their work ethic and the way they improved in the offseason?
Dominic is definitely one. He's on the soccer team. He splits between us and the soccer team. I'm hoping for big things for one of our new seniors on varsity, Adam Raphael. He is joined varsity and he has flashes of where he's doing really well. Last year he shot a 41 at Madison Country Club. So we know it's in there. We're just trying to get that out of him on a more consistent basis. And golf is every day is a different day. So if we can keep him more consistent, our other 6th man is Luke Spellbar. He's struggling right now, but we're hoping he can get it together so he can consistently help our team and everyone pushing each other.
All right, and last one for you is I know everyone wants to get as many kids down to state as possible, win conference titles, that kind of thing, but how are you going to measure success for this team this year?
We do wins and losses, but what I tell people all the time is, we may not necessarily be the best golfers, but we try to make them better people overall. We're going on a trip this March. Every 2 years, we take the varsity team to Arizona, and we play the number 1 and number 2 public courses you can play, True North and Wekopa. And for a lot of our kids, they haven't been away from home or they haven't been out of Painesville. They have no idea about airplane rides and things like that. And it's a really transformative experience for some of our students because they get to see another part of the United States that they have never seen. And it's a whole different atmosphere out there.
Absolutely. That sounds like an awesome trip. You need a reporter to go with you?
Yeah, I mean, get in line. You're like number 330.
Absolutely. All right, Coach, I appreciate you and the guys taking some time out of your day to preview the season, and I wish you the best of luck this fall.
Thank you. We appreciate it.